Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will be solving a guesstimate question, which is asked in many interviews like product manager interview or consulting interview, right? So it is very important to master guesstimate questions. So let's get started. Today's question is to estimate the number of Uber rides. I am pretty sure that you must be having something in your mind as soon as you see this question. But before that, I want to tell you about our TalkMate page, where you can book a slot with us for any mock interview, resume review, or career guidance. We have got around 4.9 rating from 50 plus users and also got featured in the top 1% of the tutors on TalkMate. So do check it out. I'll put the link in the description box. Now back to the question. So what you will do now is to think about the problem, and if you think the problem is a bit unclear and ambiguous, then ask clarifying question to reach the proper goal of the problem, right? So I hope you get it. So let's start the thinking process. I am giving you 5 seconds to think about it. I hope you have something in your mind. So in this question, it is a bit unclear about where we want to calculate the number of Uber rides, right? Which city, which country, where do we want to calculate? So the first clarifying question we will ask is about the geography. Let's assume that we are thinking about the Uber rides in Bangalore city. So the second thing which is unclear is about the time frame. So the number of Uber rides which we are trying to estimate is at daily level, monthly level, or annual level. So this is also a bit unclear. So let's assume that we are thinking about the total number of Uber rides in Bangalore in a month. Finally, one more thing which we can clarify is about the category. In Uber, you can see that we have different type of category like Uber Auto, Uber Cabs, and there are other categories as well. So is there any particular category which we are targeting, or we are targeting total number of rides across all the categories? Let's assume that we are thinking about all the categories that are available on the Uber. Now is the time to comprehend whatever we have discussed till now and form a goal of the problem. So here the goal of the problem is to calculate the number of Uber rides in Bangalore in a month across all their categories. So in the real interview also, you have to comprehend the goal like this. It will indicate that you have a good communication skill and you are making things simpler for the interviewer. But yes, before that, you have to prepare your resume as well. And I have completely formatted an editable resume, which you can download from the description box. Now we have comprehended and set the goal of the problem. Let's see high level equation and walkthrough of the solution. We will start with the population of Bangalore, and from there we will divide the population into 3 categories. One is less than 15-year-old, second is between 15 to 55. The third one is above 55 till 80 years old, assuming that the age lie between 0 to 80 years. Why I have bifurcated into 3 categories? Because I will assume that people less than 15 or more than 55 will not use Uber or hardly use Uber. So we can neglect that. After that, people who are between 15 to 55, we will think about the potential users who use ride-hailing services like Uber, Ola, or Rapido, some other services like Blue Smart as well. From there, we will try to estimate the Uber ride, assuming some market share of the Uber, because in India, there are various players are in the ride-hailing services. From these Uber users, we will try to bifurcate them into power user, medium user, or low usage user. Then from there, we will be calculating the total number of rides. I hope you are clear with this approach. Let's start putting those numbers. Bangalore population is around 10 million. Then we have to get the estimate of the number of people between different age groups which we have mentioned, right? So here I will make a simple assumption that people are uniformly distributed between age groups. So here between 0 to 80 years of age, people are uniformly distributed. So between 0 to 15, total number of people will be 15 by 80 multiplied by 10 million. That will come around 18.75 lakhs people. I hope you are very clear with this calculation. Similarly, between 15 to 55, that is around 50% of the people will be there. That is around 50 lakhs, and remaining will be between the 55 to 80. That is around 31.25 lakhs. So we have 50 lakhs potential users who can use cab services. But out of those, let's assume that only 10% of the users are using cab services because others are using other transport, public transport, or they have their own vehicle. So only 10% of the 50 lakh users are using ride-hailing services like Uber, Ola, Rapido, and all. So these are 5 lakh people are our users of ride-hailing services. Now, not all the users will use Uber, right? So we will assume that 40% of the users are using Uber and other 60% are using other competitors like Ola, Rapido, and other players, right? So this is the concept of the market share. Now, out of those 2 lakh people, we can assume that 20% are the power users who take around 30 rides per month. 40% are medium users who take around 10 rides per month, and rest low usage users are around 40%, which take 1 ride per month. So that will give around 1.2 lakh rides by power user, 8 lakh rides by medium users, and 80,000 rides by rare users. Adding all this, that will give around 20 lakh rides per month in Bangalore. That is around 2 million Uber rides per month in Bangalore across all the categories. I hope you have learned something new from this video. If you have any doubt, please do comment in the comment section below. We'll try to answer your queries. Also, please subscribe to our channel or you can book a slot with us on TopMate for any mock interview. Till then, keep learning and keep watching.